morning and howdy. My name is Henry Chidgey and welcome to my Wednesday morning leadership videos. I believe that a coaching style of leadership with foundations built on trust, integrity, and respect for all people contributes tremendously to create a world that works for all of us. Thank you for being part of making that vision a reality. These free videos and free blogs are part of my expression of my commitment and passion to that vision. I'm very happy you've chosen to be part of my tribe and are doing your part to make our joint vision real.
A quick show of hands here. Who loves their job? I bet some people out there raised your hand. Okay, next question. Who here have employees who all say they love their jobs? I bet all the hands are down right now. Isn't that strange? We have become so accustomed to people complaining about their jobs that the very thought of a person working in a job they love seems almost a miracle. But before we get defensive and start listing down the many reasons why their jobs may suck, from HR to low pay, whatever, right? Let us first consider the effects of leadership on employee productivity and satisfaction. Several studies have shown that most employees don't quit their jobs, they quit their managers. When they leave, they're attempting to disassociate themselves from a poor leader who made them feel negatively about themselves or the work that they do. And this is crucial for you to understand. As a leader, your job is to care about the people working with you, to facilitate their growth so they become inspired, motivated, and more skillful. Ultimately, this sets the stage for them to be happy and passionate about their role. Let me put it another way. We always talk about finding passionate people. We even say we only hire passionate people. But what does that really mean? As humans, we're all filled with passion. We love certain things. So why does this not translate at work? Remember that it is seldom the workload that scares people. It is the leaders that scare them, or the lack of a clear vision and how they fit into that. Stressed people work long hours doing things they hate, but passionate people work long hours as well, but they're doing things they love. So what makes the difference? It's leaders, it's you, it's me. Your job as a leader is to facilitate their growth and contribute to a collaborative mindset where everyone is valued and success is a shared experience. You do this by inspiring each of your team members. Done well, they begin to love what they do. Then when they wake up each morning, it's a yes rather than a no. And for you as well. I imagine there are a few of you looking at me skeptically. But consider this. When you really want to do something, you will do all you can, take whatever steps you have to take to do it, right? Same goes for work. When employees want to help contribute to the team's success, they'll do whatever they can to achieve it. This implies sparking their own internal motivation. It's not because I was told to do this, but because I want to. That is what accepting ownership and responsibility look like. When your team members become aware of their own need to help, when you make them feel safe that they can in fact help, and then they begin to feel responsible for their own actions. And this has a profound effect on your team dynamics. When each member of your team feels empowered and driven to reach the same goal, you'll find that great things happen. Let your team members find their passion. That is how they decide to stay with you and be happy with themselves as well. Of course, this is easier said than done. Crisis situations and emergencies and unforeseen events can cause us all to be tempted to have the knee-jerk reaction of the old, You do what I say when I say it model. We fall back on the autocratic form of leadership because it's simple, does not require any form of emotional involvement. It occurs out of our own fear of failure, not being good enough, etc. But you can manage these reactions and emotions. Most importantly, you're the only person who can. Remember, these damaging reactions and emotions occur out of your fear. One way of reducing your fear of failure is by building a great support system. Being a leader does not mean you are alone in this world. You are not. As leaders, you help support your team to do its best, but you can also enroll other people to strengthen your own leadership and support you. I believe that each of us tend to be the average of the folks we hang out with the most. Some people say 5, some people say 7. But regardless, surround yourself with great people. People who want you to succeed, but most importantly, people who will hold you accountable for your actions without judgment. People that share your passion, become the best they can be, and are willing to share their insights and advice with you. It's easy for us to fall into a trap of leadership that I call entitlement. We start to believe that we are at the top of the food chain, so we become entitled to what we should receive or what we should do, or who we are. When we find ourselves falling back into that leadership style of telling people how to do their jobs, we need our support system to point out to us our errors, to remind us of what we said we were committed to. Leadership is not a one-man or woman show and will never be. It is a choice each of us makes every day when we decide to create a better world. A world where we aspire to have all people love their jobs because their managers inspire them to pursue the same dream. The Henry Chidgey leadership method I teach is built on 4 pillars of virtue: trust, respect for all, integrity, and by that I mean do what you say, and purpose. Please make that your style of leadership. It is gentle on your people and ruthless on the challenges you and they face. You will then be able to make an uplifting difference in the world. As an added bonus, you will make more money, have more time, and feel a lot more satisfied. I would really appreciate your feedback and comments. Would love to hear your story of leadership. I'd like you to join my Zoom network of folks passionate about this style of leadership. Just email me at leadership@henrychidgey.com. I promise to personally respond. Thanks for listening today.